Welcome back. All right, first of 4 reviews tonight, and they're going to be back to back to back to back, and it's the last night I have to do this until next playoffs. So let's go ahead and get things started. Toronto and Ottawa. Ottawa at home, and obviously needing a win to stay alive in this series. Toronto looking to close things out. As I said going into this one, Toronto did not want to be going home for Game 7, and that was obvious early in this. So it's Stolarz versus Ullmark. Tavares has a rush that's defended. McMahon then has a net drive chance that's turned aside. Lots of early chants by the Sens fans. Sens fans were really into this. The fans call one, the referee does not. Chabot has a net feed that's blocked. Shots are 2-0 Toronto, 4 minutes into the game. The referee is informed that he sucks. The Sens press are kept to the outside. Pacioretty has a rush chance that's blocked out. So again, Toronto getting some opportunities. Greg's denied on a rush. The Sens, they press. They draw themselves a power play. There's an early cycle. Puck's cleared out. There's a shorthanded rush by Nyes. That saved. The power play was killed off without a shot. So no momentum for Ottawa on that power play. And a pretty solid kill by the Toronto Maple Leafs. Zetterlund has a rush chance that's saved after the power play's done. Stützle then has a chance that's blocked. Actually, no. Fans call one, ref doesn't. So there was a lot of that going on because I was like, I already said that. No, I didn't. Nylander's denied. Pacioretty has a rebound go wide. With 8.5 minutes left, the shots are 6-3 Toronto. And there was very little that got to the net after that. This was very much a defensive battle early on, and it kind of stayed that way. Stützle. Now Stützle has a rush chance that's blocked. Matt has a chance that's caught and held. The Sens press. They get zone time. They don't have a path to the net. They don't have a way of getting there. Toronto blocking out the net very well. Matthews has a rush chance that's held. Ullmark was pretty sharp in this one. Shots keep dropping. So what was happening was that the shot totals would go up and drop and go up and drop. So there was a lot of shot auditing going on in this one tonight, which I didn't notice in the other games, but in this one I definitely did, mostly in the first period. So teams trade turnovers. Clevin fires one wide as the Sens press. Good forechecking by Toronto. Sanderson to Stützle near miss. And then with 1:59 left, Toronto gets power play. The only power play they had in the game. There's an early clear. Nylander has a shot that's blocked. And then at 18:48, Matthews puts one in from the high slot, past a screen. The assist to Marner and Nylander. So that makes it 1-0. And I thought it was a great road period by Toronto. So it's 1-0 Toronto after one. Second period. Early in, 43 seconds in, Nylander puts one on, it's a wrister over Ullmark's pad under the blocker. Pacioretty with the assist. 2-0 Toronto. Craig Berube moved Pacioretty up in the lineup. It worked. It absolutely worked. Veteran player that knows how to play top 6 minutes. The Leafs press for another. Perron has a rush chance that's held. Stützle then fires one high as the Senators are pressing. Now they're down 2-0. Stützle's denied. Stolarz holds on there. More pressure by Ottawa at 5 minutes. McMahon beats out an icing. But then at 7:28, a point shot is tipped in. Now, there was a good forecheck by Ottawa that set this up. Tkachuk gets the goal from Chabot, and Giroux at 7:28 makes the score 2-1 in favor of the Toronto Maple Leafs. The Leafs press to respond. Shots are 4-2 for Ottawa at 9.5 minutes. The Leafs press with 9 minutes left. Marner has a rush chance that's held. Sens press with 8 minutes left. Amadio couldn't bury a rebound during that. Matt has a slapper that's caught and held. A net feed to Dylan Cousins, near miss there. We get a post for Tavares as the Leafs are pressuring. Ullmark holds. And shots are remaining at a premium at this point in the game. Not a whole lot of opportunities getting to the net at that stage. There are chances for both teams, just not quite getting there. Leafs press with 3.5 minutes left. Nyes has a rush chance that deflects out. Carlo then has a rush chance that's caught and held. Nylander's denied from the side of the net. It's 2-1 Toronto after 2. They are 20 minutes away if they can hold on. Third period, Marner fires one high on a rush. Things get pushed and a hold by Stolarz. Clevin has a shot that's kicked aside. Tavares has a rush chance that's defended. The Leafs press at 3 minutes. Stützle fires one high on a net drive. The shots on net are 3-0 Ottawa at 5 minutes. So they're getting the opportunities. Toronto's not. McCabe then has a chance that's blocked out as the Leafs press. Lawton has a one-timer that's fired wide. The Leafs press at 7.5 minutes. Chabot then has a screenshot that's saved. We get a power play for Ottawa. Early cycle. Puck's cleared out. More cycling. Then there's a shorthanded rush by Lawton. That power play's killed off. However, shortly after it's done, on a turnover, Perron scores at 12:40 to tie the game at 2. Chabot and Greg with the assists. And that Ottawa crowd got really, really loud really, really quickly. And the shots are 6-2 for Ottawa with 6 minutes left. And this is where in previous seasons, yep, Toronto would very likely have folded and we'd be getting ready for a Game 7. But there's a glove save on Domi, and then right away after it, 14-21, Pacioretty puts one past a screen from the slot for the 3-2 goal. Domi and Holmberg with the assists. So Pacioretty with the goal and an assist tonight. Yeah, that worked out pretty well for Craig Berube. Lawton then nearly adds another on the next shift. McMahon has a rush chance. That's held. Tavares has a wrister that's turned aside. Ottawa presses with 3 minutes left. The fans call one. The referee does not. Sens fans were kind of hot there. The goalie pull happens with 2 minutes left. Nyes beats out an icing call, which is important because when you're 1 goal up, if you can beat out an icing call, you're making them spend 10 to 15 seconds getting down the ice. And then there's an empty net post and icing for Nylander. Nylander very nearly had it. He thought it was going in. So in 1941, he did get the empty netter. It's his birthday today, apparently. 2 goals. Interestingly enough, on the lineup card, they had Alex Nylander in the lineup, not William. They had to fix that because otherwise, William Nylander would not have been eligible to play in this game. Oh, we might have had a completely different story to tell if that had happened. But Toronto wins 4-2, both in the series and in the game. For the Toronto Maple Leafs now, they move on to the second round, and they now get to face the Florida Panthers. They will have home ice on it in that matchup. I will be doing a series preview for that. I think I'll probably do that one tomorrow. We just have the one game tomorrow anyways. But in this game, Toronto they controlled it when they needed to. They outshot Ottawa 7-3 in the first, kind of kept the crowd out of it after that hot start. 9-8 Toronto in the second, and then 11-7 Ottawa in the third. Some desperate hockey from Ottawa, just not able to tie it. Final shots 23-22 in favor of Toronto. Very defensive game. Power plays, Toronto, they were smart. They scored on the only one they had. Ottawa 0-2 on their power plays. The hits, there were 99 hits in this game. 56-43 in favor of the Ottawa Senators. Stolarz, first time in his career, I guess, that he's started 6 games in a row. Did pretty darn well. 20 saves on 22 shots. And now Stolarz is against his former team. In fact, Ekman Larsson's against his former team. There's some cross-pollination here between Florida and Toronto. Ullmark, 19 saves on 22 shots. Obviously, I'm going to be doing a video on the Ottawa Senators. As I've been mentioning, the teams that get eliminated from the playoffs, I do videos on them after I'm done doing the videos on teams that miss the playoffs. And I've been holding back on that series because it's been so busy with the playoffs. But I'm happy for Toronto. I am. I did pick Ottawa in this series, and if Ottawa had won this, I really think winning tonight was the important thing for Toronto. Avoid a Game 7. And obviously in the next series, as I'll discuss tomorrow, it's important they jump out ahead of Florida early, and then we'll see what happens. But yeah, this series was really locked down by Toronto tonight. I thought they did a very good job. Impressive, and we'll see how things go in the second round. So Toronto is in the second round again. They escaped the first round, 2 years ago against the Tampa Bay Lightning? 2 years ago? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Anyways, and that was the We Want Florida, which didn't go well. Now they get Florida again. So we'll see how it goes. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you excited for Florida-Toronto? And if you're a Leafs fan, where would you put their odds at getting that revenge? And we'll discuss it tomorrow as well. But would you put it like 50% chance, 60%, 20%, 10%? Or are you just like, I'm just glad to get out of the first round? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as always. Hit like and subscribe if you've not done so already. I greatly appreciate all of your support. I will talk to you again soon.